Dude really looks like this character, this body.
Jesus Christ.
This
I don't have that. I don't have that for you.
The dressing now. But it's good, you're supposed to embody the character.
You know supposed to talk, no they talk. I don't have that much. Can't lie.
No,
Yeah, you're loose mouth. And you claim to be somewhat straightforward.
A punishment. Andy, Victoria, TJ, Kasia, Shaun, Onyeka, and Wani for talking and reacting after Bigbrother instructed you to freeze this afternoon means you disobeyed Bigbrother's instruction. When Bigbrother instructs you to freeze, you must freeze.
I don't know if confrontation is a taboo or a crime in where Topher and Such came from. This is not the very first time, and I doubt if it's going to be the last time that confrontation is anticipated from Such and Topher. They will just press ignore button. Rather, they will start doing media rounds, trying to complain. This is what this person did to me, and I did not like it. Confront the person that did that to you. If it is going to extend to drama and fight, let us all be entertained. They will not. And over to you, Onyeka. You are fond of extending jokes. You know how to tell people what they don't want to hear, and while you are just cracking that your unnecessary jokes, you'll be looking at that person's countenance. You know it is not well received by the person, yet you will continue. Now when the person complains, he said, but it was a joke. Now I thought the house is joking. I am waiting for the day somebody is going to tell you what you don't want to hear about yourself. Then you will know how to just joke. I have to admit that it is indeed a well-deserved punishment. You see, this current housemate of bbnaija season 9 no lose guard. They are fond of sitting to analyze the previous Bigbrother irrespective of the season. They will tell you about the dramas. They will tell you about the ships. They will tell you about the winner, the sponsor tax. Yet they have refused to also know that Biggie's rule is a must to obey. The way they violate Biggie's rules and instruction. Sometimes I wonder if Bigbrother is really watching, just like he will always tell us that Biggie is always watching. Yesterday, Onyeka, Shaun, TJ, Wani, Andy, Victoria, and Kasia was given a punishment, but I wasn't happy with that particular punishment because it wasn't really a punishment. How can someone be serving punishment and still have time to just eat? Well, I am here to just unpack every happenstance that happened yesterday up until this morning. But before I formally commence, let me quickly say welcome back again to my most fabulous, most interesting, most entertaining, and most intriguing channel of mine, if you start with. And here on my channel, my only singular and primary obligation is to always entertain and update you guys with non-judgmental, unsentimental, and unbiased analytical analysis of the ongoing Bigbrother Naija season 9 no lose guard. This is the very first time ever you are coming across my channel. Please do smash on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel, and also do endeavor to turn on the notification bell that is right beside the subscribe button. Its function is to always notify you once I upload a new video. Feel free to also give this particular video a huge thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comment section. Yesterday, while the entire housemates were in the arena for their smart cash airtel sponsor tax. By the way, our congratulations are in order to Kasia and Victoria. Finally, they have won. The previous day, they were all just complaining that they are yet to just win a tax after a very long time. And just like their complaint was like a prayer to God, and God answered their prayer yesterday. Yes, they won. But while they were still in the arena, they were cracking a funny joke, and they said something about weight loss. And Onyeka now said that Topher's face looked like a weight loss person. And after that happening, as much as the entire housemate were there, they noticed that Topher was not welcoming the joke, so they stopped. While the entire housemates are back in the house, they are rehearsing, getting ready for their weekly wager drama, of which Onyeka is the self-acclaimed director. Now, Onyeka continued with her joke, telling Topher that she has the face of a weight loss person. Looking at Topher's face, Topher is not welcoming the joke, yet Onyeka continued. I expected Topher to just attack Onyeka immediately, because the very last time that Topher was in the diary room, he was telling Bigbrother that he was expecting Parrot to even say one. Bigbrother told him, what is it that you have done or said for the past 7 weeks? So come on, Topher, this is an opportunity for you to just prove to Biggie that you can equally do or say something. Topher pressed ignore button. The next thing he did was to just go and meet Anita, and was now complaining to Anita what Onyeka is saying to him that he does not even like. Anita, on the other hand, is stupidly even advising confronting Topher, instead of him to encourage Topher to go and confront Onyeka, if it is going to be possible, Topher, let it be your word against Onyeka's words, because by me looking at her body, you already know what to just tell her. Here, you're just crying like a puppy, telling Anita, look at what Onyeka did, I don't even like. This is how you have been doing. Now, if it is direct session and Bigbrother attacks you again, you will just be wondering what is your offense. Still speaking about how Onyeka speaks to people, while they were serving their punishment, Suj, who is playing the character of Nelly's trauma, came downstairs in his costume. Do you know what Onyeka just said to Suj? That you look like mentioning that word, because Suj is interpreting the character of a rapist. Onyeka said to Suj, you look like a rapist. Instantly, Shaun was like, how would you even say that? How will you say that somebody looks like? Even Shaun could not even mention the word. This is the moment Onyeka is trying to just twist her word. What I'm trying to say is that he embodied the character. No, if it is what you have said, they wouldn't have even countered you. Shaun was like, you did not say that. And the point is that Onyeka will just say something this minute. The next minute, she is lying to cover what she said previously, as if the people he said it to were not even listening. Even Suj was not even accepting that, because Suj, on the other hand, cautioned Onyeka. Then Onyeka said, sorry. No, you didn't say sorry because you were sorry. You said sorry because what you said was not received how you expected people to just receive it. At this moment, she just have to bridle her tongue and also circumcise her lips on how she even speaks to people. Speaking about the punishment, I just made mention that they were serving. When they just returned from the arena, Bigbrother called Suj, the head of the house, to the jewelry room, giving Suj a brief. Suj came out, gathered the entire housemate in the lounge and read the brief, and the content has it that while in the afternoon that Bigbrother asked them to freeze, most housemates did not freeze, and they are Shaun, Onyeka, TJ, Wani, Handy, Victoria, and Cassia. Therefore, there is a hula hoop that is in the lounge. They are to just stand inside that hula hoop, and they are to remain standing. They are not to leave that place unless they just want to use the toilet. So if they want to do anything, they can do. If they want to eat, if they want to sing, if they want to dance, they can, but they must remain standing until the buzzer is off. And instantly the buzzer came on, and you just have to remain there. While they were there, Onyeka was the first to be fed by Ozzy. Now the other housemates were not complaining, and they not sent Suj to go and ask Bigbrother if they can eat or do any other thing. And Suj went to ask Bigbrother, and Bigbrother told them that they can do anything. If they want to eat, they can eat. If they want to drink water, they can drink water, but they are not to just leave that hula hoop until they hear the sound of buzzer. And that was how they remained standing until the buzzer is off. If you ask me, this is not even a punishment at all. Have you watched the previous Bigbrother Naija, irrespective of the season, to see the kind of punishment that Bigbrother used to even give the previous housemates? Do you remember Bigbrother Titan on Bigbrother telling the housemate, I think it was Yvonne, Olivia, who else again, for them to just tie the lace of a shoe? Do you know how many it was? And you had to, even one lace, you have to tie it 10 times. And I think Blue Eva, Tabang, and the rest of them again violated Bigbrother's rule, and he asked them to untie it again. One lace of a shoe has to be tied 10 times. You know what it means for you to just untie? And I think it's even over 100 pieces. Do you remember the one he gave to Sisi and Ilebe during All-Star season for them to shade one pepper like that? They couldn't even finish until Bigbrother even pardoned them. I remember Pepper them season 4 that the group of Thatcher were asked to empty the water in the swimming pool and wash it thoroughly. See, this was what Bigbrother is just giving them is just on your marks instead of the proper frog jump or pick pin. Still on the punishment that Bigbrother served the entire housemate, and you will be wondering what is their offense. Okay, in the afternoon yesterday, while they were just busy trying to prepare what to cook, Bigbrother now asked them to freeze, and while they are freezing, the ninjas were sent to just go and pack all the foods that they were cooking, including the one that they are consuming at that moment, including the blended tomatoes that was in the hand of Handy. Everything, the pot of food, were removed from the house. And that was the moment that the likes of Onyeka and Wani, Shaun, TJ, Victoria, and Cassia said a word that made Bigbrother to just punish them. And after that, they moved to the arena for them to carry out their Airtel sponsor tax. They have returned, they have served the punishment, and the rest of the night, they actually dedicated all the time for them to just practice and shoot the drama for their weekly wager presentation. But what I am against is the name of the film. Which one is No God Lost? Must everything they do have to revolve about their team? So you guys cannot just even give them particular movie a name. Which one is No God Lost? Well, they tried out their best for them to do. There is a lot of contribution here and there. Onyeka is already claiming to be the director, the scriptwriter, and everything, though she's allowing one or two people to just help her. In as much as when Nelly wanted to oppose to one or two, she still have to concede. If there's something you don't like, Nelly, stand on it. Anyway, you know these people now, they're not just ready to just give anybody any drama. They shot their whatever till I think 2 to 3 a.m. this morning until I went to bed this morning as usual. Alarm woke them up. They were asked to move to the arena for their usual early morning exercise, and Coach Obi is at it again. The way Coach Obi is very mean with this housemate, like you must do what he asks you to do or else. And that was how he was just on them until their morning exercise was done. Returning back to the house, immediately Bigbrother called Suj to the diary room, and Suj was also given a brief. And he now gathered the entire housemate again in the lounge, and some were still busy dragging their legs that Suj has to even go upstairs to just call them. And this is the very first time that Suj is trying to admonish them, telling them that each time I ask you guys to gather in the lounge for the reading of the brief, that you are to just abandon everything that you are doing, because Bigbrother said that this brief must be read immediately. After that, he now read it, that Bigbrother has decided to just open the garden doors for them, and they were all happy. Now, so the rush, when they opened the garden, lo and behold, everywhere was littered with garbage. They were so shocked and like, okay, since they are 14 in numbers, they just have to start tidying the garden because they are supposed to party later today for their pool party. And when I looked at the dirt that was surrounded or littered around the garden, this was not even enough garbage. Do you remember season 6, Shine Your Eyes, the punishment that Bigbrother gave to Saga and Nini for microphone infringement? If you remember, that garden was so dirty that for over 4 hours, Nini and Saga could not even finish cleaning it. The Bigbrother just have to pardon them. This one, now they are 14 in number now. They have already even finished while I'm still even shooting this particular video. Though while they are at that, they are still lamenting. I was like, oh, you guys don't even know what you all are doing to Bigbrother. Like, you don't know that you guys are not just giving the appropriate content. That one now, Una Sabisha, they are done. They are back in the house. I think they're also getting ready for their weekly wager presentation, while they will also sit, eat, and wait for the usual sponsor tax, because that is all they do. No content, no drama, and nothing. And while they are just waiting for something to come for them to see the housemate that is going to be eventually evicted. Speaking about eviction, the voting line is still open up until I think 10 p.m. later today. So if your Fev is nominated for possible eviction, I implore you to keep on voting. Vote. There are several ways for you to just vote, for you to keep your Fev in the house. I don't want anybody to come and be lamenting on Sunday, said, you were supposed not to be evicted. Did you vote? That is all it's all about. For every happenstance that has been happening the last time I uploaded a video, if peradventure there's going to be another happenstance, trust me to always entertain and also update you guys. In absence of no happenstance so far, I am still your favorite entertainer with continuous entertaining entertainment, insisting that this is still Bigbrother Naija Season 9, No Lose God.